position and wait for my go.
Hi, welcome to your week 4 tutorial sessions. So for this session, what we're going to do is that we are going to create a badge used in Illustrator. Okay, so Illustrator CC, you can combine a few of the shapes and then you can create a beautiful badge. So that badge can be applied inside your graphics design. Okay, so first of all, I want you guys to open your Adobe Illustrator and then create an A4 setting. Okay, choose print A4. Alright, so for those of you that have not using Adobe CC or CS6 and below, you still can select A4. So I'm going to click on centimeter, and so for easy to identify the measurement. Okay, so in order for you guys to switch on the artboard, okay, the artboard is that you were able to find the artboard management over here. Okay, artboard tools. Okay, and then I'm going to set this artboard to landscape. Okay, alright, and then click on the selection tools. Okay, once you're done. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do is that we're going to save our file. Click file, save as. Okay, I want you guys to create a week 4 folder onto your desktop and save as a batch. Okay. Alright, so please take a look at the examples of the image that I have given to you. Okay, so the example of the image, I want you guys to look and bring into Adobe Illustrator. Okay, file, place. Okay, so you will have this badge as your references. Okay, so we're going to create this badge in our exercise today. Okay, so if you look into the badge designs, you have several shapes. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is that we are going to create the circular shape with the line. Okay, circular shape with the lines. Only then we started to process the other shapes. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to tackle the shapes over here. Okay, so the shapes we are going to create using an ellipse tool. Okay, so select on the ellipse tool, hold your shift, and then get that circular motion. Okay, and then you can apply a color inside your shapes. Okay, so click on and then make sure there is no stroke. Okay, there is no stroke. Okay, so that would be the base of our shapes. Okay, so if you wanted to get the color like this, what you can do is that if you have a references, what you can do is that you can replicate the colors that you see by selecting the shapes, click on eyedropper tools, and then click on the color that you wanted. Okay, so that's the color that we want. So that's how you want to duplicate colors from any references that you see. Okay, so next one is we're going to create the two lines still using a basic shapes. Okay, still using a ellipse tool, black color. Alright, and then make sure there is no stroke, and then you can start creating your lines. Alright, so I have line approximately like this. You don't have to get exactly right. As long as you have somewhere around there, should be fine enough. And then we're going to use an alignment to make sure it is aligned accordingly. Okay, so two lines. So another one line I'm going to create. Okay, so the line should be smaller, then it shows. Okay, make sure you get these two lines according. Okay, so now I have two lines. Alright, so it's very hard for you to make sure everything is in the center. So we're going to use alignment by selecting all. Okay, alignments that you can find is over here. You can find it in align panel or Windows align. Okay, so align panel, click on the horizontal align center. Okay, I'm going to make sure select on align to selection. Okay, if not, it will move around. Okay, horizontal align center and vertical align center. So now, okay, the both of my shapes are equally divided in the circle. Okay, so the next one is the black lines over here with the fill of a cream color. So click on ellipse tool, create the lines over there. Okay, alright, so the line have a little bit of thickness, so you can increase your thickness by increasing the color of increasing the points of the lines, and using a eyedropper tool you can replicate the color, and then make sure you have a stroke that have 3 points. Sorry, yes, 3-point stroke. Okay, so once you already have that color, select all, make sure everything is aligned using horizontal align center and vertical align center. So everything is in the center right now. Okay, alright, so we're going to tackle this dotted line, okay, inside here. Okay, again, ellipse tool, make sure there is no stroke color this time around. Then we're going to create a dotted line. Okay, dotted line. Okay, so I'm just going to move it in the center. Okay, so dotted lines. Okay, that line is not that that thick, so maybe around there. Okay, so in order for you guys to create a dotted line, so you can find the properties in the stroke panel. Okay, over here, stroke panel. Okay, open the stroke. Alright, so you can click on dash line. Okay, see, now it started to create a dash of your lines, and then what you can do is that you can reduce the points in order for you to increase the dots. Okay, increase the dots. Okay, and then we notice over here that okay, it have a we have a rounded caps. So click over here and rounded caps. Okay, so there you go, you have a dotted line. Okay, so align again, make sure everything is aligned in the center. Okay, so inside the dotted line you will see that there is another circle with different color. Okay, so ellipse tool, create the circle that we wanted. Make sure that is not the dotted lines, we don't want that. Just uncheck the dash lines. Okay, and then you can extract the color using eyedropper tool. Okay, eyedropper tool, so this color is not the same. Alright, so I'm just going to change the color, just make sure a bit of adjustment. Okay, so now I have a correct color. Alright, so that's how you want to extract the color from your references. And then afterwards we will have this shapes over here, okay, which is basically is the same shapes. Okay, so in order for you guys to create the shapes, okay, so what you can do is that you can use a rounded rectangle tool. Okay, click on the shapes over there. Okay, and then what you can do now is to make sure it is in the same color, and then it have an outlines. Okay, select an outlines. Okay, so that would be the base. Okay, that would be the base for your ribbon. Okay, so in order for you to get this shape over there, okay, you can add a point in your shape. Okay, so how you want to add a point is by clicking on pen tool, click on anchor point, and then you see whenever you move to anchor, you will found there is a line indicated that is in the center. So you click over there and click over here to add a point. So you will see you just add a point towards your shapes, and then from there you can use a direct selection tool, select the point, and use your keyboard arrow to bring it inwards. Okay, the same with this as well. Select a point using your keyboard arrow, bring it inwards. Okay, alright, so now you have that shapes. We're going to make that shapes into a curve like this. Okay, so in order for you guys to make these shapes into a curve, okay, so what you can do is you can use a envelope distort, okay, make with warp. Okay, and then you can select arc. Okay, and then just select up until key in on the band to key in on the band is just on 10%. Okay, 10%. Okay, so on preview you will see that, okay, maybe you just need a 50%. Okay, 15% band, and then you will get your band nicely, and then you can make adjustments to your sizes of your ribbon. Okay, so the ribbon have a line. Okay, the ribbon have a line. Well, you can just add lines on top of the graphic that you have by using line tools. Choose black without the stroke, and you can add the you can add the lines accordingly. Okay, so I'm just going to make some adjustments to this line over there. Okay, to make sure that everything is aligned in the middle. Okay, so that will be the base for your curve. Okay, so for the back graphics over here, back ribbon. Okay, so it's basically same methods using a rectangle. Okay, make sure you can use eyedropper to recreate back the things that you have done. Okay, add anchor points towards the point over there. Alright, and then move using a direct selection tool your point. Okay, and then bring to the location that you wanted the ribbon to be. Okay, make some adjustment. Okay, so once you already applied, you already bring your ribbon towards the location. Just right click, arrange, send to back. So there you have it. Your ribbon is placed accordingly like you see inside the references. Okay, so there you have it, how you want to make the graphics. Okay, so from there, then we can start with the finishing touches, putting the typeface and create the small elements of graphics in our batch. Okay, now we're going to do with the finishing touches, where we're going to create the star shape. Okay, now using star. Okay, you can change the color later. Okay, increase the star by using a keyboard up and down to for the points of the star. Then I'm just going to put this one brown color. Okay, so you have one small star over there, and then another two smaller star. Okay, two smaller star that you can duplicate. Okay, just copy and paste two of the star and place it over there. And then what you can do is that you can select all three stars using shift, and then align it using a horizontal distribute center, so it aligns together. Okay, so next one, we create the wording creative. Click over there. Okay, you can creative, don't worry if it's small letter. And then I'm going to use a paragraph to make it center, and then click on character, and then all caps to make sure everything is aligned, and then I go choose my font accordingly. Okay, so font is nicely select as a bebas font. Then increase the size of the font by highlighting the points over there, and use your keyboard arrow to increase the size. Okay, so Design Studio. Okay, alright, so that's the words for creative. Design Studio, you can create a words Design Studio, and then you can select an appropriate fonts to be used. Okay, since it is a retro font, maybe you can find something similar to, yes, I don't want it to be all cap letter, so I'm just going to click over here and make sure it is not highlighted, only these words D and S is caps. And then I can select the font I'm going to use accordingly. Alright, okay, so you can use whatever font that you will find, and then I want to, okay, so I'm just going to use this font. Okay, make it smaller a little bit. Okay, alright, and place it right in the middle of the alignment over there. And then I'm going to create the two lines. Okay, lines is done using a line tool. Make sure it is lined. I'm going to use a brown color for this line and make sure there is no stroke. Okay, so I'm just going to put there those two lines. Okay, and then make sure it's aligned in the center. Alright, okay. Okay, so that is the alignment of the line. Okay, so next one is quality guaranteed. Okay, for the word quality guaranteed, okay, we're going to create a lines first using a pen tool. Okay, so roughly we're going to make lines as our guides for our text, so make sure the line is the same with the line that you see down there. Okay, alright, so that's we create the line first. So this line would be references for our text. Okay, and then we're going to use a type on path tool. Okay, select on type on path, and then click on the line that we have created, and then you can put over there quality guaranteed. Okay, so change the fonts to make sure it is all capital letter, and then I'm going to use a Marriott variable concepts, and then I'm going to choose a black condense, bold condense. Okay, and then I'm going to reduce the size until I will able to see the font. Alright, okay, so change the color accordingly. Okay, so that is quality guaranteed. Okay, and lastly, since 1924, okay, so I'm just going to use a normal type tool since 1924. Okay, so for the type tool as well, you can replicate the same type. If you have used the type before, then you want to replicate it by clicking on the eyedropper tool and then select the type that you want to replicate. So just hang it over there. Okay, so the font does not look really nice with the it does not have numbering, so I'm just going to change to fonts that have numbering as well. Okay, that have numbering. Okay, so okay, maybe this font looks better. Okay, alright, so I'm going to use this font and then complete the design by putting some stars, the one that you have created. Just copy and paste from the existing graphic that you see. Alright, okay, so there you have it. You were able to create a badge from just matter of combining basic shapes, and in this lesson as well you learn a few new tools that you can use it in the future. So I want you guys to try this tutorial week 4 and then submit the PDF document down below. Okay, have a good day.